There is someone on your mind right now. Maybe it's someone who left, maybe it's someone who hurt you, or maybe it's someone who barely even knows you exist. But no matter what you do, no matter how busy you stay, how loud you make the music, how many times you tell yourself, just stop, their face keeps coming back. And here's what nobody ever tells you: that's not weakness, that's not love, that is your brain being hijacked. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how it happens, and more importantly, how to make it stop. Your brain has a system. It's called the default mode network. It's the part of your brain that switches on when you're not doing anything, when you're in the shower, when you're lying in bed staring at the ceiling, when the room goes quiet. And here's the problem: this system doesn't search for happy memories, it searches for unfinished business. Psychologists have a name for this. They call it the Zeigarnik Effect. Your brain holds on obsessively to incomplete experiences, unresolved people, unanswered questions, things that never got closure. So when someone leaves without explanation, when a conversation ends the wrong way, when you never got to say what you needed to say, your brain keeps the file open. It keeps returning to it over and over and over again. You're not crazy, you're just stuck in a loop that your brain doesn't know how to close, but it goes deeper than that. When you spend time with someone, especially someone emotionally intense, your brain releases two chemicals, dopamine and oxytocin. These are the same chemicals released by drugs. And when that person suddenly disappears from your life, your brain enters withdrawal. It craves them. It replays every single moment. It searches for patterns, things you said, things they said, desperately trying to figure out how to get that feeling back. This is why thinking about them feels almost involuntary, because it is. You're not choosing to think about them. Your brain is chasing a chemical it got addicted to, and it's using them as the dealer. Now here's where it gets really dark, because some people knowingly or unknowingly trigger this reaction on purpose. And if you've ever felt like you just couldn't escape someone, no matter how hard you tried, there is a very specific reason for that, and I'll explain it right now. There's a manipulation pattern. It's called intermittent reinforcement, and it works like this. Instead of treating you consistently, a person gives you affection randomly. Sometimes they're warm, sometimes they're cold, sometimes they ignore you completely. Then suddenly they come back, full force, and your brain, it goes insane, because random rewards are more addictive than consistent ones. This is the exact same psychology that casinos use to keep people gambling. Hot, cold, close, distant. Every time they pull away, your brain panics and wants them more. Every time they come back, the dopamine hit is even stronger. The result: you can't stop thinking about them, because your brain is desperately waiting for the next reward. This isn't love. This is a trap, and most people walk right into it without ever knowing. So, how do you break the loop? Step 1: close the open file. Write down everything unsaid, everything unresolved, not to send, just to get it out of your head and onto paper. Your brain needs to feel that the file is complete. Step 2: interrupt the pattern. Every time they enter your mind, immediately shift your physical state. Stand up, splash cold water on your face. Change the room you're in. You are literally retraining your default mode network. Step 3: cut the chemical supply. No checking their profile, no rereading old messages. Every single time you do, you give your brain a tiny dopamine hit and restart the addiction cycle from zero. This is not about hating them. This is about taking your brain back. The truth is, you were never weak for thinking about them. You were just never taught how your own brain works. Now you know, and that knowledge, that is the beginning of control. If this video made you see yourself differently, hit that like button. It genuinely helps. And if you want to understand the hidden forces shaping your mind every single day, subscribe, because this is just the beginning.